So yesterday's game was an interesting one. It was a very, very interesting one. The MVP of the game for the Indiana Fever was Kelsey Mitchell. First half, Kelsey Mitchell was fantastic. Kelsey Mitchell got them home. She built up a lead. The Indiana Fever never surrendered. But let's be real here. Let's be real. There was a sequence of play that, changed the entire game. And that is where you're looking at it and you're like, this is where Caitlin Clark, being Caitlin Clark, is at her best. So, if you guys did not see, we have a game here where the Fever are well in control. A lot of Kelsey Mitchell stuff. The Fever are completely in control here. Like early on, Atlanta had the 6-2 lead. And they had an 8-2 lead, but then Angel Reese offensive fouled. Suddenly it's a game again. But if you're looking here, the Indiana Fever go into halftime. And they are up by 9. They then go up by, or Atlanta hit get an and 1. They then go up by 8. So all of a sudden, nothing happens after here. So you've got a big run for Atlanta. Mo Billings, fucking garbage. Caitlin Clark then does this. While there is, while all the momentum's gone to Atlanta, Caitlin Clark goes and hits this shot, which is tough. Like, that is tough. And that's one of the better shots Caitlin Clark's hit on a defender that is, again, everyone talks about how Paige can't do anything on Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard even more physical on Caitlin. Caitlin playing bully ball on Ryan. And throughout the game, Caitlin just kept bumping into Ryan. Caitlin has Ryan Howard's number. Like, people are like, oh, no, she doesn't. Ryan Howard's holding Caitlin to under averages. Yeah, but Caitlin's 7-1 against Ryan. 7-1. Caitlin has her number. But it's one of those things, again, where you've got that happening. And then all of a sudden, Atlanta hit a couple of shots and they get the lead. Naz Hillman hits a 3 and Aaliyah turns the ball over. So suddenly, you're looking at all the momentum. Every bit of the momentum. Lexi Hull swats Angel. Caitlin Clark gets the rebound and then Caitlin Clark goes and does this. I can't show this too closely because this will be copyrighted if I do full screen. So Caitlin drives coast to coast off a defensive rebound, runs into the paint, sees Aaliyah cutting, gets it to Aaliyah, who makes a tough layup. But you expect Aaliyah to make that shot. That's to give them the lead. The next possession, Caitlin Clark goes and hits this. Like, there's only one player that can hit that behind the back, step back to the left with that much fluidity. Like, and Caitlin's not shooting well on those step backs. She's actually not this year. But you still have to respect it. You absolutely still have to respect it. It's like, we all know Sabrina Ionescu shot 29% from 3 last year. No one's leaving her open. Marina Mabry shot 27% from 3 last year. No one's leaving her open. Like, this isn't a Stewie situation. You absolutely have to you have to respect it because she can pull this off, and especially at a key time. 44-43, suddenly it's 47-43. The next possession, they run down. Aaliyah Boston gets a block. I think she blocked Angel, maybe. Caitlin runs the floor. The entire team is just so focused on Caitlin. This is the Jordan Canada running, get her. With Caitlin running the floor. The entire team is just staring at Caitlin. That Ryan Howard misses Kelsey Mitchell for a wide open layup. All of a sudden, it's a timeout. The Indiana Fever go from completely out of control in this game. They've lost all control. All control. And suddenly, it's a 6-point game. And it just felt like that swung the game. It did. Anyone watching this game knows that it felt like that is the moment where, like that's the moment when the game swung. That is absolutely the moment where the game swung right there. And yes, Kelsey Mitchell, let's not get it twisted. Like, Kelsey Mitchell going out of her way to to put the team on her back. Like, she was putting a bullshit and it was going in. She was like, fuck all of our offense. She went rogue. People talk about Caitlin going rogue. at certain times in the game. Kelsey Mitchell went rogue. Kelsey Mitchell put up some of the worst shots. Kelsey Mitchell put up like four straight possessions of no. Oh, good shot. Like she put it forward. Like Kelsey Mitchell shot a step back long two. Like as in like this much inside the 3-point line of 11 dribbles. Followed by the next possession getting a steal. And instead of running in an open layup on the break, pulled up for 3. It's one of those things where it's like when you look at ball and you look at it on a game by game basis. And I am somebody that is absolutely over the course of a like 44 game season, the analytics normally add out. The analytics normally even out. That being said, like while the analytics normally even out on an individual game, on a game by game basis, a lot of the time it is individual greatness. A lot of time, individual greatness is what wins you a game. And I'm going to be real here. This game was won by the individual greatness of 2 players. Kelsey Mitchell was better for longer periods of the game. And even in the fourth quarter, like Kelsey Mitchell, by the way, this was ridiculous. We're not taking away from Kelsey Mitchell being on a heater. Like, Kelsey Mitchell put up this shot. Like, that's terrible. That is a terrible shot. And you've got Caitlin locking down Tahina Pau as well to end the third quarter. Like, Caitlin got another trap as well to end the second quarter. Like, the Fever's execution was incredible. I don't think people realize how good the Fever's execution was to end quarters. But, like, they have 4 of them on Caitlin. It doesn't matter. Caitlin, there's 3 of them surrounding her. And it's like, oh, we're going to leave one of the best shooters in the league open. Who, again, not shooting great in the season. Sophie Cunningham was one of the best shooters in the league. Caitlin drawing the foul, celebrating it. Raven Johnson hitting the dagger right here off a really good pass by Kelsey Mitchell. Like, it was... Is Caitlin's bully ball here? No. This was one of these things where... This was a game where individuals won it. This was an ugly game. This was not a system-winning game. It was ugly from start to finish. And when you are playing in a game that is win ugly, it comes down to who is going to make the big plays. And it was Raven. It was Aaliyah. It was Caitlin. It was Kelsey. And Kelsey, absolutely, I'm not taking away from her. I don't think the Indiana Fever win this game if they don't take over or if they don't regain control. They were on a massive lull and they completely regained control because of a solo Caitlin Clark run pretty much. And it was Caitlin Clark doing what Caitlin Clark does. She was hitting the 3. She was playing with rhythm. She was making the passes. She was doing everything. And again, she was getting the rebound. She was pushing the floor. The Indiana Fever has literally been, have been one of the better, like Caitlin Clark's at her best when she's getting the rebound. And if Caitlin Clark can get a rebound, the Indiana Fever, I wouldn't be, like, I don't know the points per possession of Caitlin Clark rebounds, but like it has to be above 1. It has to be above 1 point per possession. And like noticeably above 1 point per possession when Caitlin Clark, when Caitlin goes and gets the rebound. Because everything clicks. Everything starts clicking. But anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. That's the video. See you guys.